K. I'm the author of Into Thin Air, the travel story about an expedition to Mount Everest that didn't go so hot. Yeah, sorry about my gear. I've been really cold ever since I came back from Everest. I like to keep my body at a nice 102, my body temp, you know. It's good. It keeps me warm inside. Sorry about that heat stroke, my bad. It happens from time to time, you know, it's cool though, I'm good. Yeah, we had some great people in my expedition. Yasuko Namba, she was a nice little Japanese lady. I liked her a lot, yeah, it was good. Yeah, we had Scott. I didn't really like him too much, but you know, he trusted us, so that's okay. Rob Hall, the leader of the expedition. He was a good man, I liked him a lot. Andy Harris was definitely a good man. He froze as well along with Rob. Yeah. Beck Hansen, he died tragically on the peak. But yeah, we had some good people. I liked them a lot. It was great. I had a good time, you know. I think you should all come out. We also had a videographer with us. He filmed some of the things that went on during our expedition, the good times mainly. Most of it was in a tent because it was just way too cold, you know. But yeah, here it is.
No, Rob, no! No, Rob! So, Steve died. Bummer. So I'm gonna go make some mac and cheese.
I think it's time we go to sleep.
Hey!
Come on, John.
No, I got a joke for you, okay?
All right, Johnny.
All right. So there's this kid, and he's not doing too well in school, right? And so his dad says, if you get straight A's on the next report card, I'll give you whatever you want. So the kid's like, okay. So the kid comes back a couple weeks later with his report card, right? Yeah. It's got straight A's. His dad's like, what do you want? Kid, it says, I want 100 pink ping pong balls. Dad's like, are you sure, son? He's like, yes, definitely.
You know, it's can be cold.
Hey!
Oh, okay.
So the dad goes out and he gets his 100 pink ping pong balls, and he brings back to the kid. The kid's like, thanks, Dad. You're awesome. I'm gonna go out and party. So he goes out and parties, you know, with his ping pong balls. Comes back a couple hours later, and he's all beat up, you know, he's got a black eye. His dad's like, what happened, son? The kid's like, nothing. It's okay. So Dad's like, all right, well, if you get straight A's again, I'll give you whatever you want. So the kid's like, yes, thank you, Dad. So comes back a couple weeks later, straight A's. Awesome, you know. Dad's like, what do you want, son? Kid's like, I want 1,000 pink ping pong balls. Dad says, are you sure, son? Kid says, yes, I'm very sure. So the dad goes out, gets his pink ping pong balls, brings them back to the kid. Kid takes them. He's like, thanks, Dad. You're awesome. Goes out and parties with his pink ping pong balls. A couple hours later, comes back. He's all beat up once again. This time he's really beat up, you know? His legs are all scarred and like, oh man. Hey. So So the dad's like, what happened, man? And the kid says, oh, it's fine, don't worry about it, you know? And so he goes to bed. Dad says, well, if you get straight A's again, I'll give you whatever you want. So the kid comes back a couple weeks later, straight A's again. Dad says, what do you want, son? Kid says, I want 100,000 pink ping pong balls. Dad says, are you sure, son? That's a lot of pink ping pong balls. Kid says, yes, I'm very sure. Dad goes out and gets some.
We're gonna be hiking to the summit tomorrow.
You know what?
Oh,
I'm telling a joke here. So Dad goes out and gets them, you know, and he brings them back, right? And he gives them to the kid. The kid's like, thanks, Dad, you're awesome. He takes ping pong balls and goes out and parties with them. And so yeah, he's partying. He comes back and he's all beat up, but this time he's like really beat up, you know? And then Dad's like, son, what happened? He's like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. I only lost a finger. So Dad's like, all right, whatever. So the kid goes to bed. And so Dad's like, if you get straight A's again, I'll give you whatever you want, son. Kid's like, okay, thanks, Dad, you're awesome. So the kid comes back a couple weeks later with the straight A's, and Dad's like, so son, what do you want? And the kid says, I want 1 million pink ping pong balls. Dad's like, really, son? Are you sure? That's kind of a lot of pink ping pong balls. The kid says, yes, I'm very sure. So the dad says, okay, I'll go out and get them. So he goes out and gets them, and comes back, gives them to the kid. Kid goes out and parties. Comes back a couple hours later. This time he's like insanely beat up, like he lost a limb, like his arm is just gone. Dad's like, what happened, son? Kid says, oh, nothing. I just got a little bruised up, you know. Dad says, okay, if you get straight A's again, then I'll buy you whatever you want. And the kid says, okay, awesome, Dad, thanks. And so the kid comes back a couple weeks later, straight A's. This time they're like A pluses. Dad's like, wow, son, awesome. What do you want? And the kid's like, I want a pink ping pong ball factory. Dad says, okay, you got it. Goes out and buys one, brings it back to the kid. Kid takes it, goes out and parties. Like, thanks, Dad. So he goes out and comes back home a couple hours later. This time he's like, he doesn't have his eyes anymore. He can't even see, you know. He's missing a couple teeth, you know. His leg's gone. Both his legs are gone. He can't walk, you know. He's just rolling on the ground with one arm. It's awesome, you know. And his dad's like, son, what happened? And the kid's like, oh, nothing, Dad. And this time the dad's like, no, son, we're going to the hospital. So they go to the hospital, right? And the doctor comes out to talk to his dad, and he says, all right, you can go in to see him now. He's pretty messed up, but he can talk, you know. And so Dad's like, all right, thanks. He goes in, starts talking to the kid. He's like, son, what happened? And the kid's about to tell him, but then he dies. Yeah.
Wait.
Just like Rob Paul.
That's terrible.
It's cool. You know.
Rob Hall just died yesterday.
Don't worry about it. He likes it.
He's dead.
Oh, it's fine. He would have wanted people to joke about it. He really liked it.
You should put that glass down, man. Just had enough, okay? I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go back to town. Yep.